Caitlin Clark and Lexie Hull look to imitate Michael Jordan and Steph Curry as she discloses their on-road golfing plans during WNBA 2025. Caitlin Clark may be preparing for the most competitive chapter of her basketball life in the WNBA, but it turns out she's already planning to bring a familiar spark of playfulness and competition into her downtime. And who better to join her in that off-court adventure than Lexie Hull, the Indiana Fever guard known for her tenacity, athletic versatility, and shared love of all things active. In a light-hearted but intriguing moment that's now making waves in the WNBA fandom, Caitlin Clark recently revealed that she and Lexie Hull are plotting to imitate none other than basketball greats Michael Jordan and Steph Curry, not with their shooting form or championship legacy this time, but with their shared passion for golf. As surprising as it might seem for some fans who only associate these athletes with high-pressure courts and adrenaline-fueled arenas, the golf course has long been a secret haven for the game's most elite stars. And Clark and Hull are leaning into that legacy with full enthusiasm. During an exclusive sit-down with Fever reporters and media members at a recent pre-season event, Clark opened up about how she plans to keep her mind and body balanced through the grueling WNBA season. For many rookies entering the league, the transition from college to professional play can feel relentless, with frequent travel, tougher competition, and more pressure to perform. But for Clark, who's become a media fixture since her record-shattering run at Iowa, balance isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. That's where golf comes in. With a smile and a hint of excitement in her voice, Clark disclosed that she and Lexie Hull have been talking seriously about bringing golf clubs along with them on road trips during the 2025 season. "We definitely want to hit the courses when we can," she said. "Lexie's super into golf, and I've been playing for a while now too. It's something fun we can do when we have time between games or practices. It's like our own version of what MJ and Steph do, just unwind, have fun, and still be a little competitive." It's a comparison that raised eyebrows in the best way possible. Michael Jordan's legendary golf obsession is well documented, from high-stakes games with fellow NBA stars to his constant presence at exclusive country clubs. Meanwhile, Steph Curry has gone so far as to compete in professional golf tournaments and has openly spoken about how the sport helps him reset mentally and emotionally. For Clark and Hull, the appeal lies not just in the game itself, but in what it represents: a place to breathe, connect, and stay sharp without burning out. Lexie Hull, for her part, didn't take long to confirm Caitlin's statement. "We've definitely been talking about it," she said in her own post-practice media chat. "Golfing on the road just feels like the perfect way to unplug without completely detaching. You're still focused, still active, but in a different rhythm. And doing it with Caitlin? That's gonna be a blast." The friendship brewing between Hull and Clark is already becoming one of the more endearing stories of the 2025 WNBA season. While Caitlin Clark comes in with immense hype and the weight of millions of new fans behind her, Lexie Hull offers stability, veteran composure, and a grounded personality that balances the energy. Their chemistry, both on and off the court, is evident even before tip-off. What makes their golfing plans even more exciting is how it's creating a narrative bridge between generations of basketball greats. Clark and Hull are not only embracing their identity as athletes but also expanding what it means to be a modern WNBA player. They're not shying away from comparisons to NBA icons, they're leaning into them, not to chase the shadows of Jordan or Curry, but to build their own distinct identity within that same lane of crossover excellence. Already, fans are imagining what it might look like: two rising stars in Fever uniforms trading layups and long-range shots by day, then switching to polos and visors as they challenge each other on local golf courses by evening. If social media is any indication, the duo could quickly develop a following for their golf antics alone. Posts with playful tags like #FairwayFever and #SwingSisters have started popping up on platforms like X and Instagram. Some fans are even calling for a YouTube miniseries chronicling their golf adventures city by city as they travel with the team. But beyond the fun, there's a deeper story here, one that speaks to balance, self-care, and the unique pressures that come with being at the center of a growing sport. Caitlin Clark, despite her confidence and poise, has often acknowledged the mental toll of carrying a spotlight so large. Her record-breaking career at Iowa came with as many emotional battles as physical ones, and the WNBA stage is even brighter, more relentless. Having a passion like golf, something that allows her to disconnect without disappearing, isn't just a quirky hobby. It's a form of protection. A reset button. A place where she can be competitive on her own terms, away from the noise and scrutiny that follows every tweet, stat line, or late-game decision. And for Lexie Hull, the same is true. A Stanford alum who's known for balancing high performance with personal poise, Hull understands the need for quiet spaces where focus comes without judgment. Their golfing bond might seem like a small subplot in a much bigger WNBA narrative, but it's emblematic of how this new era of players is reshaping the culture. Gone are the days when athletes were expected to be single-minded in their approach. Today's stars are multi-talented, multidimensional,